Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Reach Equation. My name is Ashish Nathu. It is early 2023, and I wanted to talk about this concept that has been resonating with me recently, and it's showing up in all different aspects of my life. It's definitely repetitive, and it's just something that has totally connected with me, and I'm excited to share it with you. So in the last probably 4 to 5 weeks, I've spent a lot of time on the road. I've been traveling like crazy, both work, professional, personal, all that. And this concept of the curation of an experience, curated experiences, let's make it just 2 words, curated experiences. This concept has hit me like a lightning bolt really hard. Whether it's I'm on a hike, whether I meet with somebody, whether I'm in my meditation, this 2-word concept of curated experiences keeps showing up for me. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what I mean by this. And fundamentally for me, this concept should apply to every aspect of our life. It is not just fun, play, business, it's all of it. And so I want us to think about any major memory we have in our life that really comes top of mind quickly was a curated experience. Whether it was intentional or accidental, that experience was curated. And what I mean by curated is that somebody put in the intention and effort and either was trained or had a natural skill set to provide a moment in your life that you will remember forever. And it was a sensorial, or it was a highly sensorial experience, right? So an experience that was about smell and touch and lighting and color and emotion and feeling, and it made you really connect. And as you guys know, relationships are really important to me, and we're trying to always focus on building more and more authentic relationships in life and in everything that we're doing, whether it's business or professional or what have you. And so this concept of curated experiences to help build deeper, authentic relationships keeps hitting me. And when I think about what am I talking about really? This is applicable everywhere, whether it's creating a really intimate dinner at home. You know, the intention is all that matters. The effort and the work that it takes to create a curated experience is not much more than the work you're already putting into making a dinner at home. But we're talking about just small little intimate things that change the environment and the energy and the feeling, let's say, of the process. And that allows people to feel different in the experience in which they're partaking, whether it's dinner at home with your kids or date night with your wife when you go out for dinner, or it's a trip with your family or a bunch of friends, or how people, I mean, we talk about business now, how people enter your office, how we treat our customers, how we treat our employees, how we treat nature. All of these things can be curated. So here's a few of the things I'm still kind of thinking about this and trying to evolve this idea. But, the execution of curated experience takes 3 things. It takes people. It takes people that want to do this and have a desire to create this ethos. Number 2 is the ethos itself, the belief, the thought, the idea, the vision, mission, values that creating curated experiences and relationships with people matter, and this is why they matter. And then the third thing, I think, is process and training, because some people know what to do and how to do that, and then some people just need to be trained. But either way, it can be achieved through training. So you can imagine like your most luxurious 5-star hotel. Those people, some of them have innate service skills and some of them are trained. And then we come home and we don't have all those services and experiences, and that's why we retreat to these nice, beautiful places. But, I went to a most gorgeous hotel resort. I was out in Costa Rica for a 10-year anniversary, and I had the most amazing experience. But the reason why it was so amazing was wasn't because I went to this beautiful place with this beautiful hotel. It was people that had the intention to provide this curated experience, and they were trained on how to do it. And the logistics, the love and logistics that went behind this concept, I was like a nerd. I was asking questions. I was trying to study it. And I just can't imagine how this doesn't apply to every aspect of our life. So I talk a lot about customer journey in the business, how our customers experience our process, all the touch points. But there are so many other things that we can do to deepen the relationship with our customer that are much more intimate to ultimately building an authentic relationship with our customer. And we always say we want authentic relationship with our customers, and then all we really care about is the transactional component. But and this is not just the responsibility of sales, which often it ends up being in or business development or sales in companies or in business. This should be from top to bottom, the ethos of a company, and how can we curate experiences for everyone that we touch to make the process more fulfilling, more deeper, and ultimately connect with people. And, I don't know the answer to the execution of this yet. I think there's a lot of ideas that we can all come up with and what we can do. I don't think this needs to cost a lot of money. I don't think this needs to take a lot of time, but this can also be processified. This can also be trained with the ultimate goal of building deeper relationships, experiencing life better, and going farther with the people that we want to go farther with. I will say that it is always easier to go deeper with relationships than constantly keep looking for new ones. And in my experience, where I am right now, the most fun I have is when I go deeper with the ones that I want to go deeper with and the people that are willing to go deeper. And I have a responsibility in that relationship. It's true with my customers. It's we talk about lifetime value of a customer often, and it is way easier to learn how to go deeper and build authentic relationships of trust and reliability with a customer than it is to constantly keep looking for new customers. And just providing the basic limited amount of service to a customer or putting them on a transactional type of customer journey is not necessarily going to solve that. I think we are all looking for human connection. We need to understand the process in which people think and behave as humans, and how can we engage with that, not only just in the business process, but also personally. How can I connect with them? How can I understand who they are and what they need beyond just the service that my company is here to provide? There's a lot of different things in our everyday routine life that can be curated, that we can help people, we can make their life easier. That means a lot and goes a long way. I'll give you a really quick example. There was somebody in my life recently that she's a mom of 2 kids, but a new mom, meaning she just had her second baby. And she was calling me about something, and her husband was out, he was busy, and she was just telling me, I'm about to eat lunch, but I don't know what to cook and all that. I said, don't worry about lunch. It'll show up at your door in 45 minutes. And she goes, what are you talking about? I said, don't worry. Are you vegetarian, not vegetarian? What do you like? What don't you like? So she told me a little bit of that. And I had food delivered, and I asked her address, and I had food delivered to her house in 45 minutes. And this is somebody that's close to me, but I don't know why I never thought about it before, but just she was struggling. I wouldn't say she was suffering or struggling. She was just busy and inconvenienced. And it cost me like $50. And I had lunch delivered to her, and she had a picnic outside with her son and her husband. And in 30 minutes, they had food, and they were on the other side of, they were up in Northern California. And the thought of it, my intention was like, how can I just make her life a little bit better and a little bit easier? Cost me a little bit of money, cost me a couple minutes of my time, but it changed her day. It completely changed her emotional attachment to her family and to me, and it deepened our relationship. And that little thing, I'm not asking for credit, but I think there are things like that I could be doing all the time. And with my customers, with my employees, with my friends, with my family, in a way that shows not only that I care, but that I trust them and they trust me. And what is life if that's not what it is all about? So just this concept of curated experience, I really encourage everyone to think about this. I'd love some ideas. Shoot me an email at me@ashishnathu.com. I'd love to brainstorm this with you and go curate your own experiences and go deeper with the relationships in your life. So there it is. Have a great day.